There are great opportunities to use Tresata's applications in improving how banks manage consumer risk. You can learn so much about a customer if you understand the deeper relationships and you combine external data with internal data. Now, given the experience banks had with consumer credit and the last meltdown, it's really important to not overact or underact now that we're past the bulk of the crisis. Going forward, you don't want to make the same mistakes, but you also don't want to miss the opportunities. So how do you do that? You really know the customer and the segments and where the risk is in a much deeper way. And you find through basically algorithms that you could not, or they're not intuitive. You can find data that indicates, when are people likely to be headed toward default, or what kind of customers are most likely to want to be, or will be willing to default. On the other hand, you can find the customers that are going to do everything because that's who they are, to not default and not overextend. And even though their age and income and demographics may look the same, people are different. And you can really use these big data to really understand the differences at the personal level, at the behavioral level. Retailers are doing this all the time. Bankers haven't done as much of it. So you really can more precisely tailor the terms and conditions you offer to the real underlying risk characteristics of the consumers and the consumer segments. I think it's going to really transform how banks underwrite credit, how they collect, how they decide who to renegotiate with and who not to, who to play hardball with, who to work with. And all that was going to translate into more return and less loss. And by the way, it's good for the customer too.